African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 7th of June, 2023. The armed forces of Ukraine, having failed to achieve the offensive objectives and suffered significant losses in South Donetsk direction, made the attempts to break the defense of Russian troops in Donetsk direction close to Artyomovsk. The active actions of the U group of forces successfully repelled 8 attempted assaults by the 56th Motorized Infantry Brigade and the 57th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine forward Yagodnoye, Dubovo-Vasilyevka, the western outskirts of Artyomovsk, Andriivka and Orakovo-Vasilyevka, and also by the 24th Mechanized and the 3rd Assault Brigades near Kleshchivka. The enemy haven't achieved the objective of the offensive. No incursion into Russian defense has been allowed. The enemy losses were up to 415 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 tanks, 9 armored fighting vehicles, 6 motor vehicles, 1 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, and 1 Stabi howitzer. Forward Vremevka, 3 enemy attacks by 2 battalion-strength tactical groups have been repelled by the attacks of aviation, missile troops, and artillery, and the actions of the Vostok group of forces close to Neskechnoye, Donetsk People's Republic, and Levidnoye, Zaporizhzhia region. In addition, an attack by an armed forces of Ukraine assault unit has been repelled near Novodonetskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The settlement is under the control of the Russian armed forces. As a result of the shelling, most of the armored vehicles of one armed forces of Ukraine convoy have been destroyed towards Oktyabr State Farm. The servicemen who remained on the move retreated to the initial line. In total, in South Donetsk direction, the enemy losses were over 190 Ukrainian servicemen, 8 tanks, including 2 French-manufactured AMX-10 wheeled tanks, 20 armored fighting vehicles, 12 motor vehicles, 1 U.S.-manufactured M777 artillery system, 1 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, D-20 and D-30 howitzers, and 1 Zayats B. 1 ammunition depot of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 128th Mountain Assault Brigade and 1 U.S.-manufactured and TPQ-36 counter-battery radar station have been destroyed near Omelnik and Guliapol, Zaporizhzhia region. In Kupiansk direction, the attacks, launched by aviation, as well as the artillery of the Zapad group of forces, have resulted in the neutralization of the enemy units close to Novominsk, Kuligovka, Kislavka, Pershotravnyovoy, Kharkov region, and Stomakovka, Lugansk People's Republic. The activities of 3 Ukrainian sabotage and reconnaissance groups have been suppressed close to Novosiylovskoye, Lugansk People's Republic. The enemy losses were over 50 Ukrainian servicemen, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, and 1 U.S.-manufactured Paladin self-propelled artillery system. In Krasny Lyman direction, the attacks, launched by operational tactical and army aviation, artillery, and heavy flamethrower systems of the Center Group of Forces, have resulted in the neutralization of the armed forces of Ukraine units close to Ploshanka, Karmazanovka, Chervenaya Dybrova, Kuzmino, Lugansk People's Republic, and Yampolovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The activities of 2 Ukrainian sabotage and reconnaissance groups have been disrupted in Serebryansky forestry area. The enemy losses were over 70 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 5 motor vehicles, 1 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, and 1 D-20 howitzer. In Kherson direction, the enemy losses were up to 60 Ukrainian servicemen, 5 armored fighting vehicles, 2 pickup trucks, 1 U.S.-manufactured M777 artillery system, 1 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, and 1 Stabi howitzer. Operational tactical and army aviation, missile troops, and artillery of the armed forces of the Russian Federation have neutralized 93 artillery units of the armed forces of Ukraine at their firing positions, manpower, and military hardware at 137 areas. Command and observation posts of the 67th Mechanized and 44th Artillery Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine have been hit close to Chervenaya Dybrova, Lugansk People's Republic, and Novoivanovka, Zaporizhzhia region. 2 fuel storage of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 110th Mechanized Brigade has been destroyed near Avdiivka, Donetsk People's Republic. Air defense facilities have shot down 1 Armed Forces of Ukraine Su-27 fighter close to Nikophorovka, Donetsk People's Republic. 1 Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter has been shot down near Lubetskoy, Zaporizhzhia region. Air defense facilities have intercepted 24 projectiles of HIMARS, Uragan, and Olga multiple launch rocket systems. In addition, 22 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles have been intercepted close to Donetsk, Verkhnitoretskoy, Gornyak, Donetsk People's Republic, Verkhnekamenka, Kremenaya, Makievka, Lugansk People's Republic, Ilchenkovo, Enzinernoy, Zaporizhzhia region, Sadavoy, and Golaya Pristan, Kherson region. In total, 438 airplanes, 238 helicopters, 4,527 unmanned aerial vehicles, 424 air defense missile systems, 9,643 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,119 fighting vehicles equipped with MLRS, 5,034 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 10,771 special military motor vehicles have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.